Scion ban coming out for BT's A team. First ban Scion.
The Medadas do not forgive or forget.
Ban Ambessa for the top lane. Looks like Mr. Cool Blue's hovering the Galio ban. There goes out the Galio ban for the VT team. Renekton ban coming out for Cumberland Uni.
Dares defy my will.
There's third ban for VT. It's going to be J4. Very tanky bans coming out from both teams. Open up that ability for more squishy champions, perhaps. Not as aggressive. There's the Bolivar ban. Both teams are going to ban 3 very tanky champions. Dachi picking the Rumble first. Rumble into Ornn. Very interesting. Both top laners pick. There's Morgana out for Cumberland Uni. Mr. Cool Blue on the Vi. Oriana on the mid, and Quirky on the enemy. Second ban phase here. This is going a lot quicker than most ban phases are.
Weak.
It's your funeral.
There's the Rel and Yorick ban.
Seriously? Seriously? Lame.
They're going to ban out Rakan support. Rakan support very strong this patch. Quite wise of them to ban that out. Or Flipper the break here. Goated support, by the way. Not sure it's going to do much. They're going to ban out Zillion. Silverbrom and the Hui Maokai. Looks although like they tried to ban out the tanks, they still are going to have a very tanky team. I am interested to see how the Morgana jungle is going to play out. Morgana jungle being a pretty new addition. They did just add the monsters healings to her, so hopefully Cumberland Uni is able to make it work, but Mr. Kublu on the Vi is going to be quite the threat to contend with. Interesting to see how they deal with all the CC that the enemy team has. Braum Sivir bot lane versus Hui Maokai. That will be interesting as well, especially with Flipper on the Braum. Hopefully we see some great damage blocks from Flipper here. We're going to have to wait a bit for the stream delay, but Blue Side Rumble, those patches hopefully have made Rumble stronger now, so hopefully we'll be able to see the full potential of Rumble, especially into Ornn. It's going to be very tanky late game. Not sure what just happened. The positions did get shuffled around. I just noticed that. But I'll assume ordering is the same. Enemy team Hui and Corki did flip, so it actually might be the Hui mid Corki ADC. Seconds left on this stream delay. Excited to see what will happen in this first match. Not sure if this is a best of 3 series. Let me double check it. I believe it is best of 3, but it is best of 3, yes. Looking at the ranks on the enemy's team here, so it looks like Fiji is challenger, Morgas is Emerald 1, Mentali is Diamond 1, Retro Zing is challenger, and Tsukisi Lol is master. So we will have a good match against our team. A lot of very high rank players. Our team's mostly master, Emerald, Flipper being Diamond, only Diamond on our team, but relatively even. Let's pop into the game. Loading up right now. I will have to change resolution in a second, so excuse the cutoff edges at the start. Or at least the black bars. There we are. Let's get this show on the road. Like 5 people are gonna run down mid here. They're gonna look to get position on that river bush. We see some early poking. Hot Dog 63, a little bit out. That is gonna be the Morgana jungle. Like Hui is gonna be playing mid. Let's have the TP. TP on EDC and mid. Both for both teams actually. Rookie walking up a little bit here. Way down in the river bush. Actually, it might be Hui ADC. I'm not too sure. He does have 2 pots, but he is holding that pixel bush in the bottom. Suki on the pixel bush. VT.
Minions have spawned.
5 pointing here. They don't have vision in the bot jungle. However, no wards on the map either. Cumberland does have 2 wards here. One being in the river bush and one on chicken. So they will see if Mr. Cool Blue starts on his red side. However, he is hovering the blue side, so not very likely that they'll catch him on the vision. Looks like it is actually Hui ADC. Let's fix that really quick. Suki Heaven's Grace, ADC. Good poke from the Corki onto Show. He's gonna get pushed back right off that wave. However, he's gonna get it. Let's take a look here in the bot lane. They're gonna throw a sapling down in that bush if they ever walk down into it. Icarus and Flipper are gonna push that wave up a little bit, get that silver boomerangs off onto Suki. He does take a little bit of damage there. He's gonna hold onto those pots for a little bit. Shell on her hand getting shoved under the tower by this Corki. He does have a much stronger early game compared to Orianna. He is gonna need time to scale up in order to be able to push back against Corki. Mr. Kulu finishing up his blue side, crossing over really early 230. Enemy Morgana just finishing as well. She's going to be a little bit behind. Look out from the Corki. Ori's barrier is going to prevent a little bit of that poke. He is going to take a little bit of damage on that, however. Flipper and Vicarious pushing that wave in. They have a double wave crash here on the cannon wave. So they are going to be able to get a lot more CS out of this versus Suki and Heaven's Gate. So really struggling under the tower. Let's see if he gets this cannon. He does get the cannon. Both mid laners just do decently, I would say. Retrozing, however, has a little bit more just from that early game push on Corki once again. They're going to try to crash that wave in the bot lane. However, they don't actually get it to crash all the way through. Looks like Morgana is on the scuttle. Mr. Coolblue does see it and is walking down to it. Let's see if he actually places Morgana. He used the root, however, he does get rooted afterwards. He's going to get a bit of poke out. Both things coming out from both teams. Bot lanes both walking up. Here comes Retro Zing. Mr. Coolblue caught out. He might be able to Q out of this. Good Q onto the Hui. Hui very low here. That's the flash out. That's the first blood. Goes to Vicarious. Retro Zing killing him. Heaven's Grace very low here. Flipper gonna die here as well. Vicarious looking to secure that kill on Maokai. There's Sho. Finishing the kill. Unfortunately, Cumberland Uni is gonna get the first feat, the combat feat. Good map awareness from both teams. Only Sho is a little bit higher. That Corki does have very strong early game once again. Him being able to rotate to those early skirmishes is going to be favored to Cumberland Uni. Hot Dog still hovering the river bush here. Sho might get caught out. Dodges the root. There's the spell shield. He's going to die to Corki. Mr. Coolblue finishing up Scuttle Crab there. That is 3 people in the mid lane right now for Cumberland Uni. Run Vicarious, pushing the wave back. It is trying to crash into them. The Hui does have a little bit better wave clear early game than Vicarious. Especially Sivir needing to get those items before it happens. 3 kills on the Corki this early also is not great, especially with that early game potential. He is significant gold lead over Sho in the mid lane. Lexi's almost at 2,700 gold versus Sho's 1,700, full 1,000 gold lead. Only at 5 minutes in. Let's take a look at this top lane really quickly. Warren gonna just barely hit level 6 off of that last mini. He's gonna hit the recall here. Only the magic. Only the cloak right now. There's the TP from Ornn. Vicarious Flipper looking to clean up bot wave there. Sho getting pushed under the tower again. Very low HP. He is going to have to play safe, especially with Corki having both Merc Treads, Longsword, and Humaniteer. Maokai is going to walk up and ward, or at least sweep the dragon, make sure that Mr. Coolblue isn't. Mr. Coolblue not noticing the ward and Tribush. Well, Heaven's Grace and Suki realize that they're about to get ganked. The Q onto the Maokai. Would like to see it on the Hui instead. Morgana walking down here. Big poke out. Good block from Flipper. They are all very low HP. Good spell shield from Vicarious, blocking the Morgana route. Flipper looking at the Maokai. Vicarious 1v1ing the Morgana jungle. He's going to be able to poke out the Maokai. Morgana is going to barely get out with her life. Corki rotating down. He's going to grab that bush, just warding up the dragon. Morgana is going to have to rotate, not able to take that dragon. However, VT is also going to have to recall. All 3 of them very low after that fight. There goes TP from Vicarious. He's going to want to get to lane just a little bit faster. Especially to match the Hui here. Both of them very close to level 6. There's level 6 for Suki. Hui ult will come in handy, especially for the team fights. Vicarious wanting to hit that level 6. Hopefully off of this wave. Does not hit level 6 off this wave. There is 2 mid. Let's see what's going on over here. A little bit of contestation on this skull. They're going to try to poke back Morgana. Heaven's Gate walking up, zoning them. They have 3 people in this upper river here. They are going to get vision on both Flipper, Mr. Cool Blue, and that control ward they just pushed down in Banana. Hui walking up to Dragon. Double checking that they haven't started, even though it's warded. Void Grubs are starting. Looks like they might look for a fight here. Both junglers are here. Both supports are here. Show is about half HP here. Rumble and Ornn trading in the top lane. Flipper the Brick gonna get caught a little bit. They're gonna 3-man invade here. Flipper is gonna be caught out without the rest of the team. That's gonna be a pick for Cumberland Uni. They do put a ward down on Banana, so they will see. It looks like Mr. Cool Blue is going to trade the Drake here instead for Grubs. Unaware that the Hui is there, he's going to hit by the Fear. Maokai and Quirky rotating down. Looks like Retrozing's actually going to hit the recall here. Probably sitting on a decent chunk of gold, if I had to say so. That is going to be Grubs for Cumberland Uni. Mr. Cool Blue not starting that Drake just because of the pressure from Suki and the potential of a rotate down from the Quirky. Hotdog63 pathing to the bot lane, gonna be looking for that Drake. They do have bot prior currently. The wave is crashing in. They're gonna have to hold that to get the CS. Mr. Cool Blue gonna hit the recall. Oh, he's going to cancel the recall, actually. Looking for a pick, maybe, onto the Quirky in the mid lane. Crashing that wave, opening up free roam potential to that Dragon. VT does want to get that Dragon. No objectives on the board. You know, Cumberland Uni has the first 3 kills along with Void Grubs, so... Like Morgana is going to sweep through this. They're going to see the ward in Tribush. They're going to ward the Dragon. Don't see anyone on it. Curious and Flipper just going to have to do their best to clear this wave. Quirky roaming down. Hotdog pinging the Dragon. They have Prio now in both mid and bot. They're going to try starting that Dragon. Mr. Cool Blue going for the invade here. He does know he cannot take that Dragon. They have 3 people on it. His team, 2 of them in base. And Show being significantly behind. There goes the Chemtech Drake for Cumberland Uni. Doc63 showing on vision. Show knows he has to back up here, especially with that wave crashing. Hulu gonna hit the recall here. Ornn walking down. The Scuttle Crab is up here. They're gonna look to grab that Scuttle Crab, get an additional vision on the map in that top river, especially with Rift Herald coming up in only 4 minutes now. Triple ping onto the Rumble. Shachi gonna be caught out. There's the Ornn ult. Good flash from Shachi. There's the Morg stun. Dodges it. Gets airborne from the Ornn. Unfortunately, he's caught up by the 3 of them. Does ping that they have vision there. They actually don't have vision there. Unaware. Cumberland Uni just a bunch of knowers. Joe might get caught out here as well with the Heaven's Gate and Maokai pushing down onto him. He's going to try backing up. Quirky coming in. Good flash. He's still on vision. There's the Maokai ult. Very, very low HP. He's going to get hit by the root. Luckily, there is 3 people here, 4 people here. Flipper Break being kind of low HP. There's the smite from Heaven's Gate. Circleboo looking to get someone. Good flash Q onto Retrozing. He needs to get that 400 gold shutdown. Will he be able to do it solo? Flipper the Brick hitting a slow on him. There's the shutdown onto Vicarious. Hotdog63 is going to kill Vicarious, however, and clean up on Flipper. Mr. Kulu is going to get caught out, especially with the TP coming in from Suki. He's going to get airborne. There's the spell shield onto the Maokai. Is he going to be able to jump on him, or is he going to die back off? Morgana full HP. That's the kill onto the Morgana. Morgana 4-0 here. Looks like bot and mid have swapped. Quirky going to be TPing to the bot lane. Suki taking that mid tower. Retrazing gonna want to push that tower, especially with how many plates he's already taken off mid. Vicarious gonna do his best to push back. He's gonna be set at half HP. Retrazing also gonna be set at half HP. Hopefully Sho will fare a little bit better against this Hui. He's still not at first item. Quirky being at 1 item, Morgana at 1 item, and Hui at 1 item. Sho is going to want to get that item up pretty quickly. He is going to get bullied here very hard by at least 3 people on the enemy team.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Circle trying to take his Raptors. Maokai is going to throw down the ward onto him. They do see him there. Hui going to steal the Raptors off of him. There's cleaning up that wave. Corky's still bot side. Gonna knock off that first lane bot. Sho is gonna rotate down to bot to match him. It's gonna be a 2v2 in the mid lane. Good poke out onto Retrazing. Herald coming up in 40 seconds here. They are gonna want VT is gonna want to contest that, especially to get that feat point. If they lose the team fight, or if they don't manage to secure that Herald, that will be very tough. That will be a feat loss for them. CC coming out. They are going to be both killed by Hui Morgana. Spell Shield ult combo is very deadly, especially with such squishy champions. A Braum with no shield up, not being able to defend that, the AoE attacks from Hui. Heaven's Gate gonna ward onto Mr. Kulu. He's gonna spot it and try to break it before the Herald is up. However, Hot Dog is gonna start the Herald immediately. Their team knows they have a man advantage there. They are going to be able to secure that for free. Quirky rotating in the top lane. Ornn in the bot lane. He's going to walk up to the dragon. VT ult 5 mining down into the bot lane. They are going to want to fight for that dragon. Unaware that they have triple vision there. Tribush is warded, River is warded, Drake Pit is warded, along with this Scuttle Crab. They're gonna start it right off the bat. Looks like Ornn is still there. They don't have the Quirky there. Possible to flip the fight. Here comes Maokai Morgana. Looking for a pick onto the Ornn. Big damage from Vicarious. Here goes out the double ward on Tribush by Heaven's Gate. They're gonna ward Banana as well. Suki. Good dodge. Vicarious and Flipper also cut off from their team. Sho and Mr. Kubler are going to be rotating back to the mid lane. Shachi doing his best to defend this top wave, getting pushed in by the Quirky. Morgana sitting on a 600 gold bounty, by the way. Be very, very helpful for BT to kill the Morgana. Especially with 3 Dark Seal stacks, sending her back to 0 would be helpful. Gate warding up the jungle. They don't see the ward is on that bush. See Mr. Coolblue. They know that he's on the map bot side. Maokai walking up to him very confidently. He's gonna have to burn Smite to secure the chickens. Otacon coming up in 3 minutes. They're gonna ping for bot lane help. It's Cumberland Uni pinging for bot lane help. Looks like they're looking for a fight here. They are up. 4k in gold. Ornn ult coming out. Nice block from Flipper. Maokai walking in behind. There goes the TP. Big fighting. There goes the Rumble ult. Maokai gonna get caught out and die. Rest of his team sort of abandoning him. Mr. Kublu charging up that punch. He's gonna cancel it. Gets hit by the Fear by the way. Ornn also caught out. There is the Vi. Very questionable Q by him. He's going to have to flash out to stay alive. Good dodges from Mr. Kulu from the Hui. Big CCs. There comes the TP for Vicarious. Is he going to clean up, especially with those boomerangs? They're all grouped up very close to each other. Hui going to caught out by Sivir and die. Morgana Root does hit. There's the death onto Vicarious. Zanya's popped. Rumble securing that kill. Ornn jumping onto the backline. Killing Show there. Shachi should win this against Ornn. However, he does have the safety of his tower, and Wave is coming in. TP coming in from behind Shachi. That is going to be TP from Corki. They are going to look to catch Shachi out of place here. He does not have a wave. Flipper coming in nick of time. Hopefully he's able to get in position and save Shachi. Fortunately, he does not get there in time. Heaven's Gate Retrosing taking that kill onto Rumble. Mr. Hulu going for the invade. Not very confident that his bot lane is able to hold it here, especially with the Cumberland Uni team. Playing very well together, I have to say. That is going to be tier 1 bot taken by Retrozing. I was going to do his best to poke back that Quirky. He's looking for that tier 2 bot lane. Ornn also looking for the tier 2 top lane. ET has no tier 1 towers up here. They still have not taken any tier 1 towers from Cumberland Uni. Vicarious and Flipper matching the Suki Evans Grace in the mid lane here. Quirky rotating and Mr. Blue rotating as well. HotDog63, gonna notice that he got invaded on that top play. He pings that the red buff has been taken. So unaware that he's on vision right now. They know that he's there. Porky is gonna walk down. Vi looking for a pick maybe onto Heaven's Grace. They are unaware that the bot red side is gonna be warded up. There's a sapling into that bush. He's gonna get hit by it if he walks through there. Otacon coming up right now. Morgana's still coming out of base. Will BT be able to set up in time in order for that? Quirky is holding that prio bot wave. He's gonna shove it there. Mr. Kulu sitting in Tribush. The wards have expired there. No longer have any vision. However, they do know that there is people there just because of the earlier wards and vision. There comes the Ornn ult. Looking to get that bot lane. Good block from Flipper. Big unstoppable. Rumble ult coming out. Flipper is going to get caught out. They're going to try to secure the kill. There's the kill onto 3. Just Fiji left. Big team kill for VT. They are going to get an ace there. That's going to be a free Otacon for VT. Great team fighting from them. That Rumble's AoE, especially with the Sivers, able to stop it. Show's going to have to stop that midway from taking tier 2 mid. However, they are going to get a free Otacon, and with the respawn timers, they're able to secure this Drake, hopefully, as well. Things going on to the Dragon. Cumberland Vicarious going to be taking this Dragon. Rumble is going to be pushing that bot wave. Same with Show. He's going to try looking to take that mid-tier 2. There's the TP coming out from the Hui. They're going to lock down that first Drake for VT. Gold infusion from the Otacon going to significantly close the gap, especially with that ace. Both teams looking very close in gold right now, only at 1,000 gold difference. Let's look at the individual players' gold differences. Top lane, Shachi just a little bit ahead of Fiji. Mr. Coolblue falling behind 1,000 on Morgana. Show down almost 3,000 gold on the Quirky. Those early kills did help that Quirky significantly. Sivir 2k ahead of Suki on Hui, and both supports. Well, gold doesn't really matter for support, so I'm not too concerned about that. But Flipper's been putting off some great blocking for the team, able to zone them off and keep them off of Vicarious. So seeing that control ward in the bot bush. He's gonna get caught by the Hui CC there in the mid lane. But they're doing a good job of blocking that Maokai from coming in onto Raptors. He's been liking to do that throughout this game. pretty light lane pressure right now from BT. There is 3 wards, 3 red team wards from Cumberland Uni on the top side, 1 in the bot side. Looks like they are looking for a play perhaps on Baron, which is going to be up in 2 minutes here. X-Drake up in 3 minutes as well. Maokai throwing the ward down. He is going to ping that there is a ward there. They still have the ward on the buff as well. Corki going to have to hit the recall here. He has that wave shoving into show.
You can't take it with you, so give it to me.
What is up, Samuel Delta Nachos?
Hello, Scout, my fellow co-caster.
My co-caster.
Let me get the stream running for you so you can commentate without the 5-minute delay.
Yes.
Let me know if you can see it.
I can in fact see it, yes.
Perfect, perfect. And so far, pretty close game. Cumberland Uni had some very good early game plays, but BT has been able to claw it back. They had a big ace for Otacon and a Drake take, so... Versace and Coolblue going to try to defend this top side here. There's going to be a lot of wards from Cumberland Uni on top side. Unaware that there is 2 there, 3 there, 4 there actually. Flipper is going to get caught out, take a lot of damage. There comes a TP from Show. He's going to look to try to fight this. Baron up only in 40 seconds. They're going to have to stay relatively healthy if they want to take that. There goes down the bot tier 1. Show able to push that wave to take it. Retrozing is going to get this top tier 2. She's going to have to push that wave back. BT getting pushed away. There's the TP coming onto the mid. That's Retrozing pushing out Vicarious.
Vicarious did get the tier 1 though.
He did. Managed to clear that mid tier 1. He is going to be caught out. Heaven's Grace coming in behind. Hopefully Mr. Kubu is able to get a CC off. There's the root onto him. He is going to die before Mr. Kubu is able to get. There's the Ornn ult. He is going to hit Mr. Kubu with that. Mr. Kubu is going to be by himself. There is Flash. Luckily he's playing Vi, so he's able to Q out and Blast coming out. Show dodging the Maokai ult as well. Baron is up at this moment. Corki's going to have to recall in the bot lane. They're going to set up vision throughout VT's bot side jungle. Mr. Kubu trying to clear his top side right now. They do realize that they have vision on him. He's going to pop that super pretty late, actually, where they don't have any wards. He's not going to discover any of the wards they have set in the jungle. So if you're waiting for that wave perhaps to crash closer to him, Corki is not known on the map right now for BT's team. They do not know where Corki is. I'm not sure why I still hear the Zanya sound effect on Morgana. She is not using it. Interesting bug. Vicarious and Shachi looking at this Maokai only 6 seconds before the Drake is a Flipper, and Mr. Kublue are here as well. They are going to show on that ward that Flipper is hitting. He didn't sweep it. Hot Dog, Retrozing, and Fiji all on the Drake. They're going to be able to get that Drake before VT even realizes that they are on the Drake. Ping is going down on Baron. Cumberland Uni wanting to flip onto the Baron. VT does have wards set up here. There's a lot of wards on here. All of them marked by both teams, actually. Hopefully we see a nice skirmish here. Safe in the
Hopefully
back
Show on this Orianna can get
Rumble walking up on that
ult,
vision. He gets CC'd, he might get caught out. A lot of poke coming out very early. Like, they're just gonna have to recall here. But they're doing a good job of tanking. Cumberland Uni not very confident they're gonna be able to take this Baron. They're sort of just trading right now, looking for a pick, perhaps. Both teams looking for a pick so that they can take that Baron. This Baron, very vital for both teams. Vicarious making it back to this standoff here. This cowboy standoff in the mid lane river. There's a sweeper from Flipper, looking for any possible vision that they have on them. Matter, both teams don't have a mid-tier one, however, Cumberland Uni does have tier 2 top, so that wave will push towards BT very slowly.
And with the
Flipper getting hit by the Morgana aura. There goes the Maokai ult, only hitting Flipper. Start of the team fight potentially. There goes the Redemption proc. Ornn ult coming out onto Flipper. They're looking to get a pick on Flipper, especially with that damage what Braum has. There's the pick. Sho getting
Braum
hit by the
unable
Hui
to
ult.
block that one.
Good shield from the Orianna. There goes the flash from Maokai. He's going to look to get on the back line. Suki very low HP here. Sachi going to... There's the kill on Maokai. Mr. Kuba very low. Perky is going to secure the kill on him. Vicarious having to back up here. He is going to get caught out as well. That is going to be an ace for Cumberland Uni, it looks like. Unless Vicarious is able to pull off a crazy play here. You're going to get the kill on the Hui.
Definitely can
That
get one
Warren,
here,
unfortunately, a little bit too tanky. A little bit too tanky still. Perky having the TP, Hot Dog 63 being very full HP here. That's going to be a free Baron for Cumberland Uni. Both teams pinging what spells they used. Not sure how VT could have played that better. They were zoning for quite a while. Maybe if Mr. Kublu was on that bot side and wasn't caught up solo, they would have been able to stop the Corki or Maokai even diving the backline. Vicariously to live there. A lot of big damage potential on Sivir.
They're definitely desperate here for BT.
I love hearing that Zanya sound effect. It's just always there. It's like the the angels are coming.
It's a nice ring. It's a nice ring.
The angels are coming. Next Drake gonna be up in a minute 40. Both teams have 2 Drakes here, very even on the Drakes. VT does have the Otacon though. Will give them a big boost to any Drakes they claim in the near future. To the 2 skirmish here. Not much poke happening to the Ornn. The Ornn is very low. Cumberland Uni pinging for invade. Drake up in 1 minute here. They're going to look to set up vision in that bot side. There goes down the blue ward. They're actually looking to get that tier 2, especially with the Baron buff. They want to get this inhib possibly. Catching Sho out. Nice flash from Sho, dodging the Ornn ult. Trading Ornn ult for flash. Vicarious gonna have to recall to protect this tower. Mr. Kublu and Sho defending the bot. Maokai and Morgana. That's gonna be 5 for Cumberland Uni on the bot tier 3. That siege cannon taking a lot of HP off of that tower. There goes the Maokai ult, looking to get this Rumble out of position. He's gonna get rooted. There's the Zanyas. No one else from BT is there to save him. That's gonna be a free pick for Cumberland Uni. Suki hitting the big Hui ult onto Sho. Sho is going to die to Suki, unfortunately. Drake up in 5 seconds. Not looking great for VT here. Blocks from Flipper, blocking a lot of damage there. Still taking half of his damage as poke. Quite a very strong champion. It's going to be the mid tier 3. They're going to get the inhib as well. Both teams pinging the Nexus turrets. They want to fight for these turrets. Only 3 people up because respawns are staggered. Show down for another 30. Death onto Flipper, just Vicarious. Out comes Redemption. He's going to get caught out. This is looking like game 1. Going land to Cumberland University. Very, very close game. Very, very close first game. BT needing position just a little bit better. They had a good team fight earlier, but it's not as consistent as I'd like to see. They certainly could position them a lot better for those 5-man team fights. In my honest opinion.
Definitely need to work on that a bit.
For sure. For a second here. I realized I didn't run a poll for the first time. I feel like it would be a bit biased to run a poll. What do you think? If I ran a poll,
I think people might lose their channel points. I don't know.
people might lose their channel points.
I don't know.
Yeah, looking at the PCL page, looks like that Corky and Hui did a majority of the damage, both of them at 29% damage for Cumberland Uni. Meanwhile, Vicarious doing 46% of the team's damage for VT. Vicarious hard carrying their team.
We need some more work here from Show and whatnot.
Yes, especially.
Putting some more damage.
Yes. They did you missed it on the ban phase. They did both teams did ban out like 4 tanks each. So maybe a little bit more damage from VT. They do need that extra damage, I'd say. Cumberland Uni with the really the only tanky character is the Ornn and the Maokai. But Oriana not being able to scale up quickly enough to do damage, and the Vi just being overall alright. Maybe some higher damage champions this next game to lock in any CCs that they have, any CCs the enemy team has, especially with the early game advantage that the Corky had. He was up 4-0 only, I think, 6 minutes in, so maybe a more evenly matched early game skirmishing potential would help VT here. It looks like they are switching sides. Yes, VT's going to be on the red side this second game here. Special Rock saying, nah, no channel points will be lost. Small P break from Cumberland Uni. BG, the top laner, having to go for a
gamble. I love gambling.
You love gambling.
I love gambling.
Freest VT game 2 win. You know, I'll humor the Special Rock once due to the 5-minute stream delay. I will have to set the actual window to vote to be pretty wide. I think
1,000,000%.
I think it lets me do like a 10-minute window. Let me check right now actually. Submission period. I can do a 10-minute submission window. I think that should be sufficient.
Surely, right?
Surely. Yes, because if I start it at draft phase, then they'll have, you know.
Do they do it on a separate draft site, or is it a?
No, it's in game.
It's okay, cool.
It's the in game draft. Yep.
Fire.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yes. No switching back and forth for us. Yes, I think I'll do the 10-minute window when the draft starts. So whenever both teams are ready, but I would like to see, you know pick I'm actually looking to see here is the Show Katarina, the legendary Show Katarina. They did not ban out Katarina. Cumberland Uni did not.
Let me see the Show Katarina.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to see the Show Katarina, but
let this man play his character, bro.
This guy doesn't want to play the Katarina. He doesn't want to flex his best character.
Is he scared, or is this something Radeon is planning?
I don't know. It might be. It's like a mental block almost, I would say. Even in the GG, he doesn't want to play the Katarina. Like, it doesn't get banned out, but he just doesn't want to play it, you know? it's a bit weird, but it is what it is. You
I
know,
think I think he's saving it. That's really my theory.
he's saving it. That'd be interesting. Interesting.
Saving it for a sneaky pick, but who
That's
knows?
true. That could be possible. That is possible. Yeah.
Can we see Flipper the Brick on some Pantheon support? I think that would be pretty entertaining.
That would be entertaining. Yes. I would like to see that. I would love to see that actually.
I've heard from rumors that the Flipper the Brick Pantheon pretty scary.
True. True. It is pretty scary, I would say. It's like Cumberland Uni hitting the R ping. I think they're figuring out some logistics. We might have to join a new lobby here. They do need to join with the tournament code, so it gets recorded in the PCL database. We'll give them a second for the invite. There's the invite. And the spectator. I am not playing, unfortunately, but it might be bad if I played, honestly.
And Delta Nachos in the jungle. Let's see it, bro.
I don't know, Mr. Cool Blue. Mr. Cool Blue might have the edge on me in the jungle.
I don't know. Have you beat him? I think you've beat him before. Like
I don't know
I've
if
seen it. I've seen it
have I
happen
played against his team. I think we played against him last week. I'm pretty sure.
all the time, bro. All the
No,
time.
I was playing against Mr. Phoenix. Which team are they on? They're on team 6. Team 6. We get to play them in 2 weeks' time.
Almost.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for that one. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, but it is up in the air, you could say. It's like the art draft is coming out now.
Oh, brother.
First
This
time
guy
chat.
stinks.
Glocko Morris, VTUN, VTUN, VTUN. That's what we like to hear. We'll get that poll running in a second. Very excited to see this second game. Yeah. Oh, they're taking their sweet time getting ready. How did VT do in the first game, Mr. Nighthawk?
You could say we had 1,000,000 points. 1,000,000 gold.
1 million gold. Yeah. Unfortunately, VT did lose the first game, but they're gonna win this second game. Surely they will play better as a team and lock in on the second game.
Of course.
Exactly.
It was just, we were getting warmed up, okay? Let's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
say
It was a warm up game.
it's time for the reverse sweep.
So true. So true. We could have done worse. Very true, Mr. Cool Blue. You could have done a lot worse, actually. But
He did not run it down in the top laner's lane.
true, true. I
Which
do see
happens sometimes
challenger
in
next to
ranked
one of their
games.
names. That is true. They do have a challenger player. They actually have I believe 2 challenger players. Yeah, RetroZing and Fiji are both challenger. Ooh, draft is starting finally. It's about time. It's about time. Let's get this show on the road
The Medadas do not forgive
Show? I know that guy.
or
and
forget.
predict who will win.
Back to sleep then.
The 10-minute prediction period. Who will win? VT or Cumberland? Let's start this prediction. Boom, there goes the prediction live in the chat. They're going to do very similar bans the last time. They're going to ban out Ambessa, Renekton, Galio, Jarvan. We are going to be able to see, actually, because they swapped sides. We are going to see who Cumberland is going to be first. There's the volley ban, banning out Mr. Kulu again. They're going to Scion ban. Very same exact bans as last time. They're going to pick Gragas top for Cumberland. There's Nami. Flip around the Nami this game.
I gamble my channel points. Why is there an ad?
Why is there an ad? Well, we got to run ads, you know. Otherwise, the club goes broke. You know, that's sort of how it works.
Someone bet 2,500. I'll bet 1,000 on the other team. Because I'm actually really a hater.
You're a hater of VT. That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
What is happening? They the draft exploded. Client bug. We love client bug, by the way.
Dude, this company, bro. Chinese super server.
Chinese super server. Their mid was also challenger. Yes, RetroZing is challenger. Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. All right, looks like they're going to be starting up again now.
The Medadas do not forgive
I see the same
or
bans.
forget.
Obviously, they already picked Nami and Gragas, so
Scary.
very, 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 very scary. Very, very scary.
Chaos will follow. Who dares defy my will? You have the heart of a weakling. You reek of fear.
Oh, they are going to
There's always
switch
another
their
way.
picks, actually. Are they allowed to do that? Very, very interesting. Anyway, Sejuani Nocturne Talia for VT, Gragas Pantheon Lucian for Cumberland. This is going to be Sejuani support flipper on Sejuani.
Only pray, flee.
There's the ban for Xante. They're going to ban out Nami as well. VT's going to ban out Nami despite the fact that they picked it last game.
Inevitably.
At least last attempted game because they crashed the client. There's the Zillion ban. We saw that in the
Really?
first game. Interesting to see who Cumberland will ban out as their last pick.
Ah, come on.
Jinx ban.
What's the worst that
Jinx.
could happen?
Very strong in this patch. Very, very strong in this patch. There's the Aphelios
Unfortunately,
pick.
we are not seeing flip of the brick on Pantheon this game.
The other team did pick Pantheon, so. And
To
Nivea
my
Poppy.
absolute
And Nivea Poppy.
horror.
Who will the last pick be? Is it going to be the top laner here? I'm interested to see how Vicarious does on the field. It's going to be Alistar top. Or it could be Flipper on Alistar. We don't know for certain yet. The names aren't enabled yet. We don't know for sure yet. Yeah, spec delay now. Let's go. We love spec delay.
More gambling.
Still can't believe we put 1,000 points on Cumberland.
I'm just evil.
You're evil. What if I put 1,000 points on Cumberland as well? Really make who voted? Special Rock voted for VT with all of their channel points. 2,000.
That's my teammate. That's my teammate.
What if we just do a donation? What if we donate him? I got you. I got you. I'm gonna donate 1,000 channel points to you.
Wait, you can just do that?
Well, yeah, because VT's gonna win, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
You
mean like just like bet? Okay.
Yeah. Because when he wins the bet, he'll take both of our points.
I thought you as the creator could like or as the streamer could like give.
Oh,
people
I
channel
wish.
points.
I wish. That would be very funny. That would be very, very funny if I could do that, but I don't think I can. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute for stream delay to go away.
Return ratio. Three people voted for Cumberland, and one person voted.
Who's the third?
Was it Mr. Cool Blue?
I hope not. He's the one playing against them.
or maybe it was Nighthawk. I don't know.
I can't actually check it, but we'll find out when the rewards go out. We'll see who got
Who
it.
wins? I don't know.
The people are haters. It is what it is.
We're not believers, bro. We're doubters. We're doubters. Wait, since you're the streamer, wait, hold on. Then you can't cash out anything.
Well, what do you mean?
I thought, but if you made the bet, you can't place anything, or else you can't like decide the outcome. I guess you have infinite, right? Don't you have infinite?
No. I put the money from my personal account on the line.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yes.
didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I would not. I would not
realize.
bet actual. I have infinite channel points. Yeah, that would be very rigged.
1 million points.
That
on
would be very rigged.
Cumberland.
All right, VT with the spam ping to the bot bush. They're gonna 5-man this bot bush here. I'm excited to see it. I do wish. I wonder if there's a way to make the UI just a little bit smaller. I feel like it is a bit large.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Wah, wah.
Oh, we can make it smaller. Lucky day. That's a nice 50. There we go. Perfect. That looks a little bit better. We're gonna see a little bit more of the map. We're gonna hit the recall there. Looks like Cumberland is 5-pointing. Hot Dog 63 on the Pantheon. I'm gonna be hiding in that bush.
He's hiding on bush. I think
Hiding on bush. Very true. It looks like it is actually a Lucian mid lane. Very interesting.
Very scary.
This
very
Retro
scary.
Zing guy, he loves playing those ADC characters in the mid lane. They're gonna ward it. Mr. Pulu's gonna break one.
It's literally not where they're like. That's not where they're supposed to be though. Like.
Yeah, exactly. They're supposed to be in the bot lane. 5 gold to Retro Zing. Could that turn the game?
It's over for VT, bro.
Could that turn the game?
That could turn the game. I think.
Oh my god, he's ballsy with it. He's gonna do it anyways.
He even knows that there's a word there. That's crazy.
My keybinds are all gonna be goofed up because they did switch sides, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as we go along.
1 million keybinds.
1 million keybinds, please. Sachi getting CC'd. Actually, Sachi on the Sejuani, I thought. So they did pick it in order. Let me close this guy. This is gonna be distracting. There we go. Perfect.
No, really?
Level up from both bot laners. Both of them hit level 2 at the same time. Let's look at how mid lane is doing. Retro Zing getting that early push. Ooh, fighting him under the tower. Very risky. Very risky. Let's get the poke. Show's gonna have to burn a pot there. Let's look at bot lane. Vicarious taking a lot of damage early, but he's playing the Helios. He's gonna shred them late game. I'm very excited to see Vicarious playing the Helios. Very complicated champion. Ooh, Flipper getting a nice CC on him.
I feel like if you play an Aphelios, you're like in a cult, I think. I think that's how it works.
Maybe.
That's probably how it works.
I do want to play him at some point, but like he got so many weapons.
He's
like,
scary, bro.
He's got like 5 weapons, man.
That's more than like.
That's like more than every champ. Yeah, it's like it's already hard enough for me to play like Elise. She has 2 kits.
It's already hard enough for me to play Jhin, bro.
Ooh, good damage going on in the bot lane here. Heaven's Grace getting that wall off, especially this Anivia wall is going to be very powerful. Be able to block off Flipper from getting any real poke done.
They should have played Anivia AP higher, bro.
Play safe
They're
under
just, like,
tower here.
They're like losers though, I think.
Push that wave up. We get a nice freeze setup for them right underneath that wall. Mr. Kublu looking for the gank. Don't have a ward there. They are gonna push back. They don't really want to hit that wave at all. Not where that Pantheon. He is gonna grab that scuttle crab there. Kublu hitting the recall. Hot Dog 63 padding for that top scuttle. He's gonna get the double scuttle here. Ooh, Mr. Blue canceling his recall. There's the flash. Here onto Heaven's Gate. Well, Vicarious pick up the kill. Good first blood.
Very good first blood for the Aphelios. Big scaling.
Very big scaling.
You'd love to see it from the Virginia.
Especially with the assist on Mr. Kublu. That Nocturne wants to hit level 6 as quickly as possible. Bo doing his best here to farm, but he's still down almost 10 CS. 4 minutes in. Surprised that he is losing CS to the Lucian.
Did they nerf Redemption yet?
They have not. That's
Still
next patch.
good.
They're going to be nerfing it next patch, I believe. They're going to be reducing the damage by, I think, almost 100. There's the res coming out onto Suki. Good play from Vicarious. Flipper going to have to back off. He's very low here. You know, a Nivea passive means that they can play a little bit more aggro, hopefully on the next poke that they attempt. Let's see what's going on top here. Mr. Kubu looking to get that scuttle. Hot Dog is just going to smite it. Not much you can do there. Flipper unable to recall still. Big electrocute proc. Both of them very low HP. If he gets a stun here, this could be a potential double kill, but he's not able to close that gap so far. See Sho walking up out of the bush. Looks like he was warding the Raptors.
The Cumberland fans are watching their stream, or if they have their own stream, who knows?
Nighthawk asking, why is my HUD scale not 0 normally? That's a great question. I don't know why it's not 0 normally. It should be 0. Also, I just realized the minimap is cutting off my timers. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And now okay, now it's like tiny. We don't really care about those timers, so we can leave it at like 20, I think.
HUD scale 1 million.
There we go. Yeah, my monitor is very large, so I don't have my skill set. Ooh, Sho gonna get poked up by that Lucian. Oh, very unlucky. Gifting a free kill to Retrozing. So if you're looking at that run up, they're gonna ward up for the dragon. Shachi and Mr. Kulu, if you're in the mid lane, rating that Lucian has a dash on his kit. You just press one button and he just gets away for free. Along with his, he already burned flash, so he doesn't actually flash, but he does have that normally up. Flipper gonna get caught out, and AOL plus Poppy CC. Very low HP here. Aphelios trying to clean up on Heaven's Grace. There's the flash from Poppy, double flash. Good kill from Vicarious. Will he get Suki? No passive on Anivia, I don't think. Good CC on Flipper. Welcome CC. That is feats of warfare for VT. We love to see it.
3 kills on the Aphelios. It might as well be over for them.
It's Aphelios. Vicarious. Carrying the game once again. 3-0 at 7 minutes. He locked in the feats just by himself solo. Honestly, he could 1v9 this game, even if somehow Shachi, Kublu, and Sho throw the game.
Yeah. Like, no credit to Alistair there. Like,
No credit to Flipper. No credit to Flipper. Vicarious just my goat. Retrozing getting vision onto Mr. Kublu. Hot Dog taking the red buff. Does take it. He's gonna get caught out. Not sure what Mr. Kublu is doing here. Hot Dog gonna get a free kill. Sho popping his ult, having a back off because there's the 2 there. Question mark pings coming on the Gragas. Maybe they were expecting Fiji to rotate down, but looks like he's very intent on getting that 3rd plate off. Hopefully this won't be first tower. Aphelios and Alistar coming to defend the top lane. We do see a flip. Sachi coming into the bot lane now. Grubbies are up currently. Mr. Fubu pathing to the bot side. No flying on the bot side. Hot Dog 63 taking grubs actively. Doesn't look like he has the smite, or he's just not going to try it for that. He does get the first grub there. Flipper the brick. Being poked out a little bit. Let's get over here. Retrozing coming up to help with that 3rd grub. That's going to be grubs for Cumberland. Suki Heaven's Grace invading Mr.
Oh, not Virginia Tech getting grub gap, bro.
They're getting grub gapped, man. Sho getting caught out. Mr. Kubu very intent on unleashing Gromp. He really wants that Gromp. He doesn't want to help his team. He wants the Gromp more than he wants to help his team.
Honestly, I respect that. Like
the Gromp actually gives you like a 50%. It gives you a 50% damage buff. Most people don't know it. But taking Gromp and Raptors...
It actually accelerates the 0-10 power spike.
It does. It really does.
You get Gromp and you get 0-10. It actually, like...
Same thing with Raptors as well. It gives you... It's like a second Ocean Drake buff. Most people
It's like a
don't.
second ocean.
Most people don't know it. Yeah, it really does give you that buff though.
Of course.
Let's take a look at this show gameplay here. There's the Nocturne all. Not sure. He got Poppy ulted out. Very disappointing. Cannot hit the fear.
I think
in
we should
time.
scroll some reels. I feel like this game's over for Cumberland.
For Cumberland, yeah, honestly.
Let's just scroll some reels, bro.
Games 1 GG cat dance. That's yeah, exactly. The Aphelios. 3-0 Aphelios. Nivea is getting the free farm off though in the bot lane. With just Suzwani there. We see ping at the Drake. Mr. Kulu, unfortunately. Doing his fruggies. Accelerating his own 10 power spike. As the kids like to say.
Perspective.
I'm just gonna have to recall here. If I can find the button for it. Mr. Kulu going for the cheeky invade. Unfortunately, there's no camps up. He might look onto Gragas. Gragas by himself, not near his tower. There is 2 wards there. Flipper is gonna spot one of them. Let's check in on our boy Show. That mid tower taking a lot of damage, a lot of poke. Interesting Poppy.
Taking some.
Heaven's Grace. Hot dog coming in on Sachi. Ooh, he does a CC. There's a second CC. There's the Anivia wall. He doesn't have flash, it looks like. Yeah, he's just caught out and dead. That's going to be a Drake for Cumberland. If they can get the Anivia to rotate. She might play for that plate there. She does have wave pressure. Vicarious Mr. Kublu both coming down here. Just Hot Dog 63 on the Drake. Sho is going to pull a little bit of pressure off here. Both Retrazing and Heaven's Grace looking to get him. Sho might be SOL here. Yeah, there's the death on Sho, unfortunately. Mr. Kublu getting that Gromp. That Gromp cost him the Drake. Well, like I said earlier, Gromp secretly gives you that second Ocean Drake buff, so... It sort of evens out. Honestly, I would argue that
Riot
the
does
Ocean
not
Drake
want you to know that.
is better than... There's the flash coming out from Suki. Good
Not
Anivia
only
wall,
does it
trap
give
him
you-
under turret. I think we're tanking a lot of those shots. Vicarious going red and white form on Aphelios here. I would like to see blue form as well. That would be good, especially against the Anivia. Ooh, good kill from Sachi on Gragas. Gragas not going anywhere on his watch. You know what I'm saying.
True.
Build coming up in 2 minutes on the top side. Pantheon up in that top lane. Ooh, getting the kill onto Shachi. Unfortunate for him. That Panthalt. It really is just like a mini TP.
If this goes to game 3, I might have to hop off. But, I have an 8 AM tomorrow.
At 8 AM tomorrow on a Tuesday. That's crazy work.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's so over.
Oh, yeah, at least it's an 8 AM Monday.
It's true. Tuesday is my only 8 AM now.
Oh, Retrazing. Gonna secure the first turret. Actually, that's the second turret. I didn't even realize top turret went down there. Let's hop back over to Flipper the Brick here. Irel's gonna come up in a minute here. Very close. Very close. Full ward coming out from Flipper. They have vision. Double blue wards in that tri-bush. Vicarious pinging both of them. Flipper soloing the Anivia. Hotdog 63 and Retrazing coming into the bot lane here. TP from Sho onto that bot tower. Mr. Kulu is here as well. Big CC's onto Alistar. He's gonna get knocked down. Get Talia stun. Poppy ulting the Aphelios out of the fight. There's the Anivia wall again. He's gonna get trapped in. There's the Lucian. I'll show 1 HP with the Ignite. He's gonna die to Ignite. Mr. Kulu 1v1ing Hotdog 63. He should be able to win this. Nocturne is a little bit stronger. He's gonna go back to the Gromp. He wants that Gromp. He wants that Grump. Grump's gonna reset. Nocturnal coming out onto Lucian. He's gonna whiff it because of the near sight. What is going on here? Vicarious barely getting that skill shot. Dodging the slow from Suki. Lucian staying in lane as well. The team is aware. Herald is up currently. So like Hot Dog and Fiji both on top spell. They're gonna look to get that Herald. They do know that Mr. Kruger is in his bot jungle fighting their Poppy support. He's gonna have to recall. Will he be there in time for Herald? Herald's gonna be dead by the time he gets there.
Unfortunately, we'll lose out on the Herald here.
Unlucky. That's gonna be the third feat point for Cumberland. They're gonna get feats this game once again. Luckily, they didn't get first 3 kills, but they did capture the first tower and 3 epic monsters. VT struggling to really capitalize on objectives here. No towers, no grubs, no heralds, no dragons.
No bitches?
No. Well, we can't say that. It's a family-friendly channel and all.
Oh, is it now? Oh, my bad.
Yes, exactly.
No maidens.
No maidens. Yes. Possibly. Yet to be confirmed.
Yet to be confirmed. We're commentating League of Legends. It's like toning down a bit here. Let's get grounded with reality, okay? Just like
For a cheeky invade with Mr. Coolblue here. No camps on the top side. Look, maybe Gragas. Could be tower dive here. The wave is a bit far away. BG pinging on the way. Lucian is here as well. They do know that Mr. Coolblue is in the tri-bush. There's the control where they have vision on him now. He's gonna have to back up off of that. Dragon Cloud Drake is up currently. Or is that Hextech? I can't really tell. This Hextech. And those icons always confuse me. They look so similar. Walking down to the Hextech. He is gonna force the start on it. They have middle lane Cryo from both Heaven's Gate and Retro Zone, along with Suki there as well. Mr. Kulu once again on his Gromp. Hitting that 0 and 2 Drake spike. The more Gromps he takes, the stronger he becomes.
that's just how the game goes, bro.
That is how the game goes. We're gonna see a recall here from Flipper. Ooh. Like if team fights, you're really putting me to sleep. I would like to see some big action, maybe.
Aphelios.
Yeah,
1
Aphelios
million
Penta.
zero.
I want to see that Aphelios Penta. I have faith. He can hit that Penta. Here's the CC from Anivia. He's gonna get poked out by the wall. Flipper getting zoned off. Their Peril coming in the bot lane. There's nearsighted Nocturnal coming out. Poppy walking in behind from them. Aphelios locking the kill. There's the Pantha. All both from very low HP. Suki getting the kill on Aphelios post-death. Mr. Kulu running for his life from Pantheon. What will happen here? Emoting, VMing him perhaps. That's gonna be a kill for Hot Dog 63. PG demolished proc on that mid tier 2. Flip the break getting zoned off by Heaven's Gate. Poppy tank very strong. Tank support. Richardson once again putting in lots of damage for Cumberland. Doing his best to poke him away from that tower, but that Anivia has that AoE potential. Vicarious back in the game now. Can he poke out the solution here? Good flash from him. He is going to be caught out. Questionable flash. It was a good flash to secure that kill, but he's going to die, and the rest of his team might call for that. Mr. Kubu running away very low. PG getting hit by Smite Gragas. E-flash. Gonna die to the tower. Hot Dog 63 taking that top turret. Jungler pushing the towers. Mr. Cool Blue also pushing the wave out from mid. Oh, disgusting CC from Heaven's Grace. What was that combo? The flash E from Poppy. That's disgusting. Pantheon looking to just secure that tower. BT, 3 people are coming up right now. They're going to look to defend that mid tower, possibly that top inhib as well. They're actually going to ignore Hot Dog. They're going to look at Suki, because Suki is so low HP here. There's the wall. Camera is getting thrown all over the place. They're not going to be able to catch him. Just the wall plus the slow is too much. Pantheon blocking Shachi's stun. There's another stun. He's going to hit the blast cone. Holy, holy. Great mechanical plays from Cumberland. When will BT show us this pure mechanical gameplay that we're seeing on the enemy team?
Because they hate us. Just kidding.
It is absolutely heinous. I want to see that. I want to see that Aphelios Penta. He swapped to green. He swapped to green. He swapped from blue to green. All right, let's see. Will the changing of aspects enhance him? Oh, he swapped back to. He's on blue and green now. Flipper getting a proc off on Retrozing. No one is there to capitalize. Heaven's Grace. Walking up to get some hook down. Not much out of that. A lot of assist pings coming on mid here. Flipper's gonna get CC'd against by the Poppy into that tower. Ping is going out from Cumberland to look at Otacon here. They've got 4 members of the team. Mr. Kulu recalling. They're gonna
use his Gromp, bro.
Visions. They did take his Gromp. It might as well be GG. They took his Gromp.
It's over.
They are both gonna hit the recall. That's gonna be Otacon for Cumberland. Holy objective gap. What is going on here? What is going on here? What happened to my VTA team?
Put me on their roster.
They need to step up. Maybe they're snoozing. Hot Dog 63 getting caught out. Very questionable Pantheon ult there, especially under the tower. Great flip. He swapped to purple aspect. Flipper to break 1 HP. Is going to die to that Anivia storm. Another CC onto Show, pushing up. Shachi really should be tanking here, but he's not. Wave coming into the tower. Retrozing being able to secure that tower. Mr. Kulu coming out. He is not have his ult up, so he's not going to be able to utilize the vision to the best. He's going to get walled off by Anivia. Shachi getting caught out. Once again, Electrocute proc goes down. Gragas getting feared by Mr. Coolblue. Will he be able to secure this kill? Retrozing poking him. Good using the Gragas as a body shield. Very unlucky for Mr. Coolblue. He should have focused that backline more instead of the Gragas.
Gragas does have a big body.
He does have a very big body. That block was very good mechanical gameplay. Shachi's going to also be very low HP here. I am very confused by that Pantheon ult, though. It was a hikey throw, if you ask me. Flipper is going to be caught out by Retrozing here. He does not have E up. There's the Talia ult. Show is just going to... I'm not sure what the point of that ult was. He's just going to die for that. They're playing currently with open Nexus. Ult inhibs have no towers. Considering Show and Vicarious are down, Cumberland is going to look to make a play, especially with the Aphelios. Very strong Aphelios here. TP coming out from Suki. They're going to look to end here. There's the Lucian ult. Flipper, 1 HP. Mr. Kulu. There's a flash from Lucian. Going to get knocked out. Going to get sent back into Fountain for Shachi. They don't have a wave here. They're going to fight them in the Fountain.
Let's see a Fountain dive here.
Let's see. Will Aphelios get the Penta? Oh, he gets popped like a wet balloon. Tank's not able to tank the damage there. Hot Dog and Heaven's Grace cleaning up the Nexus there. Shachi sort of just zoned off. That Anivia wall has been the bane of their existence. GG's going out in chat from VT's team. That's going to be Nexus. Game 2 going to Cumberland. Unfortunately for VT, they're going to lose both games in the series. Very unfortunate game.
They had a good start. What can I say?
They did. The start was pretty solid, but they just need to keep their performance going.
They needed their their lead to
Their
stay
lead
there, but
their lead to keep leading, but it did not
keep
keep
the lead.
leading. It did not keep leading, unfortunately.
Very sad.
Very sad. Let's see if we can get an interview.
Are we gonna
Maybe-
pay out? Are we gonna pay out though?
I did just send the
The
payout.
gambling.
I did just send the payout.
Oh my god. I'm rich. Rich.
I did
Rich
just.
millionaire.
I also just realized that because of the 5-minute delay, I just sent the payout. The game is not over on the stream yet.
Oh my god, what's he doing?
Lucky trolling. I mean, it was pretty clear that something was gonna happen at the end there, but
No. You're just a bad streamer, bro.
I'm just a bad streamer. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just kidding. San Delta Notches, I would never flame.
You better be just kidding.
I would never flame my Delta Notches. My boss.
Let's hop into general, see if we can get an interview with the BTA team.
Perchance. Which general though?
Let's hop into the general.
General.
Here we are.
No, not the joining sound, bro.
Let's ping Mr. Kulu, get an interview here.
Does it have to be about League?
Not necessarily.
I can ask him about banana bread. Thoughts on banana bread? You fuck with green beans?
It's wingdings.
Wingdings font?
Wingdings font? I love the wingdings font.
My dad was surprised that I know what wingdings is. It's like,
I'm
old, man.
Hello.
Oh, here he is, Mr. Cool Blue.
The man himself.
What's good, guys?
So, how did
It
you
was,
feel going
unfortunate loss
into
there.
game 2 there? Bit of an
You
unfortunate
fuck with green
loss.
beans, by the way?
Yeah, that was not close. That was not a close one.
It was close. I don't know what you mean.
It was close at the start. I do have to say, you guys did a lot better the second game at the start compared to the first game. Giving the Corky those kills the first game was not great, but second game was a lot closer at the start. But you guys just weren't able to clamp down on objectives. What do you think went wrong there with the objectives?
I don't know. The Pantheon was like so up on CS because that bot play I made. He took my whole top side.
Yep.
So I was okay, like I couldn't get 6.
Fair enough.
And then I graded for the red camp.
Yep.
And then I died.
Yep.
So I was okay, like so far behind.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, a big thing I saw that the Cumberland University team was doing was putting wards in your jungle. Especially that first game, they had vision on your jungle almost the entirety of the game. Whenever there was an objective up, like a minute before, they would have like 5 or 6 wards down. On objective, the river, your jungle.
Yeah.
Vision control is a very important thing.
Yes.
And they happen to capitalize on that quite well.
Yeah.
And I feel like Nocturne wasn't a good pick for me that second game. Like, who am I supposed to kill?
It was a pretty tough comp to dive onto people with, especially.
There's literally nobody for me to dive. The Lucian that's gonna one-shot me, the Nivea that has an egg, the Poppy that's gonna eat me into that Nivea wall, the Pantheon that's gonna one-shot me, or the Gragas that's also gonna one-shot me.
The Poppy and Nivea was actually a devious bot lane. That's actually evil.
Bro, we really just got beat by a TikTok bot lane, bro. Oh my god. We really just got beat by a 4-fun bot lane.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway,
we had 2 challengers.
We're 1-1 though. We're 1-1.
Yes, we are 1-1.
True. We're actually 2-2 because we won 2.
It's true. That's true.
Like if you think about it.
What do you? I guess what another question we have, I guess, is what are your plans going into game 3, round 3 versus UNM, University of Miami? Anything that you can publicly say that you're like training for against them?
Yeah, I've been put on Jarvan duty.
Okay, we like to see it. We like to see it.
And our mid lane's been put on Ori duty.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we did see Show. He didn't put out great numbers today. Hopefully.
Are we expecting? Can we see Katarina from show
Yes, we were discussing a
next
Katarina pick. I'd love to see a Katarina pick for sure.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay, fair enough.
I need to
I'm
contact
looking
this
pretty
Radeon
good.
guy, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you should for sure ask him. But I'm not looking too positive on that Katarina pick. I'm thinking more Oriana.
Fair. That's fair enough. He does
And
he does need to step his game up though. The scores for the last 2 games on him, not great, not great. I would like to see better numbers for Mr. Shaw.
right. There is someone competing for his spot too. I will have to leak that little information.
Ooh,
The
interesting,
the mid
interesting.
laner on Team B, also known as my GG teammate, also known as my duo.
Mr. Fire LaFleur, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Mr.
you're
Merst.
correct. He's really mad right now because his plat ADC made him first time Annie into a GM
Ah, and very
victor.
that's tough. That is tough.
It's over.
That is tough.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah,
They also lost. At least Team A and Team B lost in solidarity. You know, we
that's
had that team synergy.
very, very
Isn't
unfortunate.
a Surfer on that team?
I don't know. I only know the mid and support because they're on my GG team.
Let me take a look. Actually, I have the list of the B team. Uh, Surfer is not playing for them. No, Cart Pusher is playing top for the B team.
That is Surfer.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, he always changes his
Yeah.
name, so I mean,
He changes his name off cooldown, bro.
yeah, I have him. He's playing ranked right now. He's queuing for ranked at least.
Is he gonna hit the Quinn top, bro?
Maybe.
I just want to let everyone know that this performance does not reflect Colon 3's team prospect. We still will be winning the next one.
Of course, of
I'll let
course.
everyone know.
Of course.
Trust.
Especially now that we have a brother rivalry. Just want to remind everyone on
Of
that. We
course.
have two twins facing each other,
Very interesting.
which will be
Oh,
the
is
better
Sparky on that?
on the losing team. Yeah.
On the
Of
losing team
course,
is
of course.
crazy.
Oh, that game's already lost. I'm sorry to let them know.
Okay. We
I'm
like to see the
cooking up
confidence.
Okay.
I'm just
Four booms in a zoom. I don't know.
yeah. Let's make that two losses and no wins in a Zoom. How about that?
Okay.
Let's make that.
Let's keep the BM for after the GG game goes live.
Okay. So I'm just letting them know, like, we will be feasting after we 2-0 them. There'll be a winner dinner.
Wow.
That was already
I
planned because
like
we were
I
just
like the
playing.
confidence here, but we'll have to
Yes.
take that
We'll have
to
to
the
see.
rift.
We'll have to see. Keep it on the rift. Yeah.
Tune in this weekend. I
All right.
think.
Well, I guess that wraps it up. Better luck next week. Hopefully you guys 2-0 University of Miami. Put your practices in.
Yes, sir. After I finish my linear test, I will be on nothing but league.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. All right.
Love
I
that.
guess
Love
that closes it off. Good night, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed watching
The interview.
the interview and the games, despite the loss. Watching the gameplay.
And
This is Sam
the
Delta Nachos and
intelligence
Scout.
loss.
Mr. Scout signing off.
Thanks for the support, everyone.